Now, is the system setting you up to fail? Or are you quietly betraying your own needs by staying in places that you've outgrown? That's the question that my client didn't know she was answering when she showed up for our session, drowning in overwhelm. We're going to get into it right after. All right. Hey, hey. I am Atiba, your favorite conscious parenting expert, motherhood coach, and workplace parent consultant. And today I want to talk to you about a client of mine who was on the verge of burnout over school, over her boss, and over just everything. Okay. But when she really needed was permission to stop abandoning herself. Her journal stayed blank, her mind ran in circles, and her they just those emotions just felt too big to hold. Okay. So I want you to kind of get on the inside of the work that we've done together so you can see how it's possible for you to overcome these systemic failures or self betrayal. Okay. So in our work together, we reframed everything through the lens of choice, clarity, and curiosity. We made her journaling more accessible through voice journaling. And I helped to mirror back some of that inner chaos through structured reflection. All right. So we got deep into my emotional C4 framework, where we transformed her inner world from 4F survival mode, fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, to 4C self leadership, calm, curious, creative, and compassionate. Okay. So I showed her how to spot the wolf, which was filled with fear, doubt, and shame, and helped her to reawaken her inner fox, which is led by grace, logic, and joy. And I did this so that she could really stop over identifying with her ego and start building healthy identity through her values. Okay. So, in the middle of our breakthrough, she said, I just don't want to waste the energy and support that I've already either invested or received. And what we realized is that, staying in the wrong place is really where the waste comes in. Okay. So, what she was calling quitting was actually liberation. Now, if you're stuck in a space that looks good on paper, but feels wrong, excuse me, in your body, and you're telling yourself to just push through, you need to ask yourself, is it the system or are you betraying your own capacity for joy? Either way, there is a way out, and it starts with some of the frameworks that I help you to free your mind and not just your calendar, right? We sometimes think that if we're too busy, if we take things off of our calendar, that everything will just balance itself out and go back to normal. But you really need to liberate your mindset and stop betraying yourself so that you don't find all of the external reasons and excuses to blame systemic failures and everything and everyone else around you, and really start taking some ownership over your experience. So I want you guys to check the link in the description box so that you can get some more support, right? Our ecosystem really has so many different ways to help you navigate this journey. And I would love for you to just comment the word clarity if this video helped you to take more ownership over your experience. Now, remember, you do not have to do this alone, and you are more than deserving of investing in your own growth. So just remember that. Until next time, nurture you first and stay sacred. Peace.